Andrea Gomoll from Cre8tive Cre8tions Designs. Welcome to my part of this Bloghop today, and I will use the one of the stamp sets that I designed for little darling rubber stamps, which is the Fly-Free Artjournal set. And actually this is one of my favorites. I just love that girl, and I really love to use the Artjournal stamp sets because of their large size. They're perfect to use in your art journals, and I just love it that you don't need an acrylic block to use them, that you can use them right away. You will see that in the video if you haven't seen that yet. So yeah, we will create this art journal page together using the Fly-Free Artjournal stamp set. Cute little girl and the feather and some of the sentiments here, some of the background stamps. So we will have lots of fun and just love the color combination and love the texture on here. So hope you will enjoy this tutorial for this Bloghop. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'm happy to answer. Yeah, other than that, oh yeah, the stamps, they are available at Little Darling Rubber Stamps, and they will soon also be available at HSN. I will put the links somewhere down there where you can go and grab them. And yeah, other than that, I think we will jump right in and get started, and then just smash that into my face to create this cute art journal page. I hope you will enjoy this. Have fun, guys, and thanks for being here.
Okay, so I'm starting in my art journal here by creating the background, and I'm using some distress oxides, just picking two matching colors, and then I'm grabbing a stencil and one of those little dabber tools, and then I'm just applying some stenciled images here to the background of my art journal page. Just a random mix of leaves and flowers in the two different colors that I picked. Just go wild and crazy with this. It's no rocket science. Just use a random combination of colors and imagery that you like. And there's no need to go for the perfect stenciled image because we will kind of activate the colors in the next step and the images will kind of bleed and blend. So I'm grabbing just a spritzer bottle with some clear water and giving the distress oxides a slight spritz of water. Don't add too much water because we still want the images to be kind of visible. However, we kind of want this watercolor effect so that the images and the distress color kind of blends and bleeds around and mixes and mingles a little on the background here. And just add a little more water if you like, so until you're happy with the result. Okay, in the next step I'm just applying a little bit of white acrylic paint right onto the page, spreading it out with my brayer just to give it a little bit more of a white calm surface to continue to work on and to mute the background a little. And then I'm just grabbing some paper scraps here from an old book, some old book pages, which I'm applying with some Art Podge, some collage glue to my page, just in some random spots. Again, don't overthink it, just go with what feels right to you. And then I'm grabbing my little darling rubber stamps, Cre8tive stamps, my art journal stamps with the cute Fly-Free girl, and I just love to work with those because of the size and because they're so easy to use. You can just pop them out, as you can see, and you don't need an acrylic block. You can use them right away because they have this thick foam backing here, which makes it really easy to use them right away. And I'm just applying some of the imagery to the background here using a black waterproof ink. This is a StazOn. You can use any other type of ink. Just make sure it is waterproof if you want to continue with water in the next steps on your art journal page, because we don't want those images to kind of bleed and fade out. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just applying this beautiful border here, which is on the stamp set, and then I'm just adding a little bit of this fun like splatter background here with this splatter stamp. So those images, they really go very well for art journaling, because I try to create a combination of the girl along with some fun decorative elements that you can use in your art journals, in the background especially, because that's one of the most difficult parts for some people, to kind of add a little texture to the background and add interest to the background. It is easy to find a focal image, but the background design is, especially for beginners, a little difficult, and those stamps really make it easy to just add some matching elements to the background. And once I'm done, you can see you can easily pop those stamps back into the foam sheet here, which makes it super easy to store them and to have all the stamps in one place, which I absolutely love. Yeah, and then I'm also adding some sentiments onto the art journal page here, again using the black waterproof ink. And next I'm just spritzing a little more water onto the page to kind of activate the color, the distress oxide color again that I used with this splatter background stamp. And I'm just slightly tilting the page, helping the water and the color to run down the page to create this like dripping effect. And next I'm grabbing my large art journal girl stamp here, which is the main focal point of my page, and I'm stamping it onto a clear sheet, a vellum sheet, a transparent vellum sheet here, with some waterproof black ink again. And once I have stamped this, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it out. I'm not gonna fuzzy cut it, just leaving a tiny border around it. And because this sheet of course is transparent, slightly transparent, you can easily see the background and the background colors peeking through. That's why I really love to work with vellum in my art journals and on my art journal pages, because your main focal image will not completely like cover up the background. You will still see a little bit of the background peeking through, and it gives you a really subtle effect, which I really love. As you can see, I'm just adding a little more of a stencil design here to the background, just some feathers that are kind of matching the theme of my page. Again, using the same colors, really sticking to that very limited, very basic color palette here, just using those two colors, because we don't want to overpower the page. Sometimes 2 or 3 matching colors, or colors that are enhancing each other, that's all it takes. Don't overdo it with color, because if you use too many colors, it can very easily feel like overpowering. Yes, so in the next step, I'm applying my cute little girl here to the art journal page, just using a little bit of a collage glue of some Mod Podge. Make sure with vellum that you don't add too much liquid glue to the vellum, because it easily wrinkles and then doesn't look that pretty anymore. So it actually just needs a little bit of the glue in some spots to stay in place, and it is inside your journal, so it's not gonna fall off. So it doesn't actually need a lot of glue. And once everything is in place and dry, I'm grabbing some texture paste here. This is a dark copper glitter texture paste, and just some random background design stencils to add a little more interest and a little more texture, dimensional texture to the page. Also making sure I'm overlapping all the different elements on the page. This kind of combines the different elements, brings it all together, and it creates a nice frame here, and of course some additional texture and additional glitter, and I love glitter. So yeah, glitter texture paste is one of my favorites to work with and to finish off my pages and to add some extra texture. And next, some splatters. I'm the splatter queen. I love splatters. So I'm using some white watercolor here, the white Alkaline watercolor, to add some white tiny splatters, just loading and tapping my brush, adding some random splatters to the page just because I love the look. It kind of adds a playful, whimsical touch. It almost looks like sparkles. And yeah, that is it. Super quick, super easy, no rocket science. And we have a really pretty, beautiful Artjournal page here featuring my cute little fly-free girl. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. I hope it inspired you. I hope you like the stamp set. If you like it, you can go and grab it while supply lasts, because yeah, I'm so excited about this because of the size and because of the way you can handle it. It's just so convenient to use with this thick foam backing. I'm totally excited about this stamp set.
Yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it inspired you to create your own Artjournal page. And I just love Artjournaling because you can work so freely. There's no right or wrong. You can just play, experiment, and have some fun with the colors and with all the different types of media, and of course with the stamps. So I can't wait to see what you will create using the Artjournal stamps. If you use them and if you create something using them, make sure, along with all the other tags that you use on social media, make sure you tag me at Cre8tive Cre8tions with the 8 and use the hashtag Cre8tive Cre8tions so that I can see it and check it out and give you some applause. Okay guys, so hope you enjoyed this and talk to you all again soon. Bye!